Welcome to my reading wrap-up since August. Yep, 3 months. Okay, so August, I don't have the physical copy because I read it on my Kindle, which I don't have over here either. But I did the Mon F series. I finished that entire thing. I also did a crime scene audiobook. It was free on Audible, and I really just wanted something to get me back into reading because I had a really good July. I finished Good Girls Gotta Murder in July. So to August we had Crime Scene audiobook. It was almost like a podcast, I want to say. I think I gave it 4 stars because it was just an Audible book and I just wanted something to read. Then I'm looking at my Fable behind my phone, by the way. I did the Mon F series. I finished all of those. I'm sorry, I got really close. You know what, I can't see. So, yeah, I finished The Risk. Hang on one second. Okay, so I got it pulled up now of my dates I read, so it's easier because I'm doing so many months. I started The Risk, which is the Mon F #1. July 30th, finished it August 5th. I gave that one 5 stars. It got me hooked very fast. I just couldn't stop reading it. Crime Scene, I guess I was just listening to it in between, but I finished it on August 5th, and I gave it 4.2 stars, not 4 stars. Sorry. And then I went into Mon F #2. I started it August 5th, finished it August 7th, gave it 5 stars as well. Scarlet Angel, which is the 3rd one in the series of the Mon F, August 7th, sorry, there's a squirrel. August 7th through the 8th, so I read that one basically almost in a day. I guess I didn't give it any stars, whoops. I'm pretty sure, there's some spice to it also. That squirrel is like really close, okay. But, sorry, I'm trying to do, this really quick. Okay, I'll have to finish that. Actually, I can't do that one yet. Okay, so I'm going to give #3 5 stars as well. All the Lies, which is the 4th one in that one, I gave 5 stars. I read that August 8th to the 22nd. I'm pretty sure I had something at work come up, so it was hard for me to read. And then I did #5, Painted All Red, which left me just like, holy cow, on an ending there. But the 22nd through the 24th. Then, so that was it for August. So I did the Mon F series in one just random audiobook. So then we get into September because I started this book, Good Girl, Bad Blood, by Holly Jackson. I gave it 4.5 stars because at the end it started losing me. Pippa got on my nerves. I'm not going to lie to you. The first one was so good, and then this one, it just literally, like, it was going great, and then it just, like, flatlined, and I was just like, But I read that one. I finished it September 3rd, started August 25th. Now, I go to the next book, which almost put me into a reading slump, which is the 3rd book in the Good Girls Guide to Murder. As Good as Dead. I don't know if you can't say those words or what, but it's the book title, so. But it's from Holly Jackson. And I gave it 3.5 stars. I've never given a book lower than 4 stars usually, but I gave it 3 stars. I didn't like it. It took so much for me to get into it, and then her just up and leaving at the end, it made me mad. Then I started just so that I could, hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Parker came in. So, I reread, let me see here. Yeah, okay. I reread Play Along by Liz Tomforde. Tomfordy? Is that how you say it? I reread this one. This one is my favorite. I read it in June and finished it in July the first time, and then September 22nd to the 24th. this was literally to get me out of my slump I thought I was about to go in, because I was so close to hitting my reading goal. I was like, I can't do it. So I reread this one. So, and then after that, I was like, you know what? I haven't read Xander's and Stevie's story in so long. So I reread Mile High by Liz Tomforty. Fabulous. I love this book so much. And then I gave that one again 5 stars because it asked me for another rating. And then I read The Right Move at the end of September. Yeah, I literally started at the 28th, finished at the 29th. Oh, there's my bookmark still. But I love Indy and Ryan's story, and I love that he calls her Blue. My favorite. Love them together. Okay, I keep saying my favorite, but Play Along is probably my top one. Everyone hates on Play Along, and I don't know why. I think it's so cute how Isaiah literally, like, runs after Kennedy all the time, but we'll get into that. So then I just decided to reread the entire Windy City series since I was already on the second book. So I reread Caught Up, and I forgot how much that I love Kai and Miller and Max together, and just how she makes him come alive more. So yeah, there's that. Gave it 5 stars again, and I read it I started at September 29th and finished at October 11th. October was a little busy for me. But now we're into October, so Caught Up I finished, and then I reread Play Along again for the 3rd time. I just can't get over this book. I mean, you can literally see how much, like, I love it. Then I just finished Rewind It Back to finish the series, because she was also announcing Liz was her new book with Kennedy and Emmett Monty. I don't know why I couldn't think of that name, but I'm excited for that next year. So I finished this one again, 5 stars as usual. This one I did not realize how much of a slow burn it was, but I think because I was getting the flashbacks, it didn't make me feel like it was a slow burn, if that makes sense. And now I am on the Gingerbread Bakery. I will finish this by tomorrow because I literally... Oh, you have a little bat. Ain't it cute? So cute. What is that? Okay. But I only have, like, this much left over here. So, I'll finish that by tomorrow at the latest. If anything, probably by tonight. But, that is my reading wrap-ups since... When did I say? August? Yeah, August. So, I feel like this was a lot, you know, since August. But, here's all that. I did hit my reading goal even without, well, these two counted because I reread them this year. I didn't count this one twice, or this one, but I did hit my reading goal for the year of 25 books, so I'm keeping it going to see if I can hit 30, which I'm almost there. Next, I'll do my November TBR because I have absolutely no idea what I want to read yet. But I'm thinking it's going to be a good fall pickup and some romances. I might throw in a thriller. I don't know yet. But here's all my reading wrap up. So, bye!